So the first thing we're going to go over is the steps and the footwork for your partner dance. This is absolutely crucial because it's going to help you build up that muscle memory so you always know where you're supposed to stand and what you're supposed to be doing in relation to your partner as the dance goes on. Let's have a look. All right, to start off with, you're going to have your follow standing in the center of attention, if that's the center of the dance floor or wherever you're performing in. And you're going to start about 4 steps back from her. So however long your stride is, you're going to want to adjust for that, okay? And we'll take 4 steps towards her to start off, leading with our right foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then step beside her afterwards as you turn her.
And the follower is going to be stepping with her left foot, right foot, and left foot.
And then the leader, you can remain stationary as you turn her, so for the follower turning.
And left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot.
And then as she completes her turn, you're going to step up to her and square up to her face to face. And then you can stay here for a couple counts until the musical cue, and then you step forwards as she steps back.
Back with her right, and then forward with her left, coming back together.
Back. And then we're going to walk around each other. And then now what's going to happen is you're going to try and keep an eye on which foot she's got her weight on. When she's on her left foot, because it's easier for her, you're going to take her arm and turn her.
So the follower turns on her left foot and then places her weight back down on her right after the turn.
Okay. And you can keep walking as you turn her, so that's going to look like this. And then as we keep walking around each other, we're going to let our hands slide down each other. And then once we're hand to hand, I'm going to catch up to her on her left side.
And then the follower just continues to walk around as he leads us into this double hand hold here.
From here, what we're going to do is step back a little ways as we turn her out.
The follower just steps back with her left foot, right foot.
And then here we're going to go into the first lift. So what's important here is to, as you come close to your partner, step a little ways out, maybe a little wider than shoulder width apart, so that you can get down low enough to lift her up.
We walk towards him, left foot right.
Widen your stance. Pick her up.
Follower is going to bring her left foot up and point her toes.
Make a couple rotations, and then set her down. Gently. And then we go into prom position like this, and we're just going to hold this for a little while. So here you can just kind of exchange your weight back and forth from one foot to the other, and then we're going to turn her.
Lady's going to go left foot, right foot.
And then step beside her, so you're not directly behind her, you're going to take a step to the side of her as you bring her arm up. And then when you reach the next musical cue, once she's got her hand locked in yours, we're going to step to the left and to the right as we swing her out. So it's going to look like left, right, and for the ladies, it's going to be the same step. So left, right.
And then the follower is going to, from that lead, she's going to go left, right, and we're out here now.
For the leaders rather, we get to stay mostly stationary here as we bring her back in.
The lady's going to step left, right, left, and then place her weight down on her right foot.
And then once we have her secure on her side, we can take a step out with our left foot to your comfort level, however your balance feels, okay? If you want to make a super low lunge, you're going to need a larger step. If you want it to be not as deep of a lunge, you can take a smaller step. So step out here.
And then the follower is just going to bring her left foot up and point it.
And then back up. So extend your knee and then drag your foot back into position and replace. And then
the follower is going to place her right foot in between the leader's legs.
And then you can make another small step out as you do the dip.
And her left foot is pointing right now. Weight's on the right foot.
And back up.
And back to even weight on both feet.
And then from here we come back to a prom position, once again just replacing our weight. So for the next cue, once we're ready, we're going to step forward as the follower steps backwards. And then we're going to do a march. So it's going to look like forward, march, march, backwards. But as you go backwards, you rotate your body. So it's not just forwards, march, march, backwards to the same place. We're going to do forwards, march, march, backwards at an angle, march, march. Switch the hands, forwards, march, march, and then again backwards at an angle, back, march, march, and then last time, forward, march, march, backwards, march, march.
Now let's talk about the followers part. So we're gonna go back with our right foot, step together with our left, step together with our right, and then step forward with your left, together with right, left, back with your right, left, right, left foot forward, right, left, right foot back, left, right, left foot forward, right, left. And then the follower is going to start walking with her right foot forward around him.
Left foot with the leads. 1, 2, 3 steps. And then you're going to take her and turn her.
And the lady's going to place her weight down on her left foot and turn, and then lift her right leg up during that for the lift.
So as she's turning, leaders, so we've done our 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, and turn her. You're going to want to bring your right leg out of the way, okay? The reason you need to do this is so that you have space to bend down and pick her up, okay? If your right leg's still in the way, it's going to be very difficult to manage that space. So we bring our right leg back, pick her up, and spin.
And then the lady's going to bring her left foot to her right.
And after a couple more rotations, you can set her back down again, gently. So once you've set your follower down, again, gently, you're going to let her walk by your right side.
We're going to start walking with our left foot, then right, left, and then come together.
And once your follower has stopped, she's decided that that's where she's going to post up. You're going to approach her on her left side and turn her.
And we're going to turn around with our left foot, and then right foot down.
And step backwards with, well, before you step backwards, make sure your left foot is squared up to her, right? We're going to kneel in front of her. So if your left foot isn't in position, we're going to be kneeling really far away from her. Don't do that. First, make sure your left foot right in front of her. Kneel, and then bring her in.
And then the follower is going to walk forward with her left as she turns, then place her right foot down, left foot down, right foot.
And then as you're going to let her extend, bring her back up.
And then the follower is going to step back with her right foot and left foot.
And she brings you up, just close with your right foot. Bring her arms over your head as you approach her. And then we're going to be in prom position once again. All right, so to show that section from the other angle, right, we're going to approach our follower on the left side. And we're going to take her arm and turn her.
And we're just going to step down with our left foot, our right foot.
And then you're going to place your left foot directly in front of her, so that when you kneel, you're kneeling in front of her. Left foot placed, right foot goes down as you take her hand.
And then the follower is going to step left foot turning toward her left shoulder to the left, right foot, right foot, and then her weight's on her right as we put our weight on his leg, and then point the left foot.
And then as the leader, you let her extend, help her come back up.
And we shift our weight back to our left, our right, and together.
And we bring our feet back together and stand close to our partner for prom position once again. And from here, what we're going to do is, once we're ready for the next musical cue, we're going to start from here. Have your legs about shoulder width apart, and then you're going to bring her around, turn.
Right, and then left.
And then for this lift, you need to step close to her with a fairly wide stance, because you need to make sure you can get low enough to actually lift her up, okay? So we're going to pick her up around her thighs, and then she's going to be above you as you turn this time.
And the lady's just going to point her left leg.
And then when you're ready,
Shifting our weight back to our right foot and then left foot.
And then from here, do a couple steps of prom position. Once again, just shifting our weight left to right. And then when you're ready, we're going to start walking around her again, leading with your left foot, just step around her.
Forward goes to the right, then left.
And then we're going to turn her again.
Turning on our left foot, placing our right foot back down.
And remember, just like the first time we did, make sure she's on her left foot. It makes it easier for her. And then as we continue to walk around, once again sliding down her arm, turning her.
Left and then right. We just turned to our left.
And then again, when you're ready for the next musical cue, you're going to walk around her on her left side again and approach. Keep walking around each other, or you're going to be walking around her rather.
And we're just shifting our weight back and forth from our left and right as he rotates around us.
And then finally, we're going to turn her out.
Placing our left foot, then right foot down.
And then bring her back in.
Walking forward with our left, then right.
And then final prom position. And that's it. That's all the footwork you'll need to know for this choreography.
We hope you guys had a great time learning the steps of the choreography.
We know it can be fairly challenging. There are a lot of steps. We recommend breaking the entire choreography down into smaller sections and then practicing those as long as you need to get comfortable with them. Once you get comfortable with the footwork for the entire choreography, you'll be ready to move on to the next section.